station. Please use caution at all times. Watch your steps as you board the train. Platform 3 is an express. Passengers headed for destinations not served by this express must board the next train.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Shinsuke? Wow. I was right, it is you, Shinsuke.
Yuriko?
This is so wild. I haven't seen you since elementary school.
Oh, thanks.
What's in there?
Well, it's,
Yes, hello, Hiraga residence. Oh, Yuriko, what are you up to right now? What? Did I hear you correctly? You want to know about places near Tokyo where you'll find hawks living in the wild?
Yeah, I had a hunch you would know.
Let me see now. I suppose it's possible there's some inhabiting the Musashi Mountains.
Musashi Mountains? Okay, thanks.
Hey, Yuriko, shouldn't you be at school? She hung up on me.
So what was that phone call with Yuriko about?
I don't know what's going on with my granddaughter. Yes, Hiraga residence. What? Are you talking about our Yuriko? A double suicide with a friend?
Huh?
Call the police! I can't stand this another minute. We have to call the police.
Hold on for a moment. Why don't we all just calm down?
How can you say that? Why would you want me to wait?
I think we'll sort this out if we just settle down and...
You realize how crazy you sound? This is a matter of life and death. I even have his will in my hand. Maybe my boy, maybe Shinsuke is already...
Mrs. Funase.
Come on now, get a hold of yourself.
Okay then. So are you saying that a friend of theirs spotted your son and my daughter riding the train together, and this friend was the last person to see them?
Yes.
Then they should be all right.
How can you say that with such absolute certainty?
Well, the day's too beautiful for them to pass up. They must have decided to take advantage of the sun and went hiking.
What?
Did you say hiking?
Uh-huh.
Who in the world leaves behind a will for his parents to find and then wanders off to go hiking?
Well, we're here. Hey, come on now, let's go.
I don't know where we're going. It's your call.
Let's see, where should we start?
Look, just forget about it.
Huh? Oh, come on, Shinsuke.
Yeah, I said just forget about it. Leave me alone, will ya? Anyway, shouldn't you be on your way to school?
Spoil sport. Besides, I can afford to miss one day of school so we can enjoy this nice day.
You think it's nice?
It sure is. A gorgeous day.
So you're confident that your daughter has no reason to commit suicide?
Yes, I give you my word. Yuriko wouldn't do such a thing.
Then are you insinuating that it's all our son's fault and he's forcing your daughter to go through with it?
Enough of this nonsense.
But dear, our son might...
Mr. Hiraga?
Yes?
I have something important I think I should show you. Could you come with me?
Uh-huh. What is this?
I guess he must be starving, huh? Oh boy, was I ever surprised to see you had a hawk hidden in your knapsack. Am I ever glad we came here? I imagine it would have caused a huge commotion if you'd set him loose in the middle of the city. Hey, I bet you don't regret being out here either.
He was confined to a cage too small for him for a long time. Soon he'll be free and he'll have no worries.
My father happens to be a zoologist. Now, in his expert opinion, a small number of these endangered hawks are living on the outskirts of Tokyo. He said they can be found right around this area.
I came into possession of the hawk after I found it about to be sold illegally, so I decided to keep it.
So you saved it?
Yes, but something happened last month. Shinsuke? What do you think you're doing?
Freeing him! I'm going to let him spread his wings! A bird isn't a bird if it can't fly! That's why I'm setting him free.
Stop acting foolish. He won't stand a chance of surviving if you release him in the city. Is your intention to kill him off?
I know one thing that's true. If a hawk can't live the way it was meant to live, it's a lot better for it to die.
What? Wait, don't be crazy.
Let me go! Get your hands off me!
Son!
You got what you deserved. That's right. You were asking for it. Look at this small cage. Locking him up in there is wrong. He's trapped in it! If anybody's to blame, it's you!
Maybe he was worried about college. Entrance exams were coming up.
And what was he planning to study?
Medicine. After thinking about his career options, he decided that he wanted to join me in carrying on with my work at the clinic. But lately, for reasons I still can't explain, his grades begun to slip.
Look, there it is. The endangered hawks live in those mountains. My guess is that Shinsuke and Yuriko are probably heading in that direction.
I'm sorry for his selfish behavior, pulling your daughter into this mess. You must be so worried.
Not at all. I have a feeling when we find those two, they'll be just fine.
Right from the beginning, you've been very calm, almost nonchalant about what's happened to them.
There's no reason to worry. I don't get much of a chance to see her because I live in London, but there's not a day that goes by that I don't think of her smile.
Is that so? You know, now that I think of it, it's been years since I've seen Shinsuke smile.
Shinsuke, are you going to medical school? You're going to study so you can take over your father's practice, right? Just kidding. I don't think kids should have to take on exactly the same profession as their parents. I think that they should be allowed to do whatever they feel is right for them. Look, some dandelions. I like them.
Hey, Yuriko. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I honestly haven't decided yet. There are just too many things I want to do. I want to be a writer, but the travel business sounds fun too. My mother's a mathematician. That sounds like a worthwhile profession. My father's an archaeologist, and that seems interesting to me. Then there's Grandpa's zoological studies, which could be fun in a way.
I envy you.
Huh?
Ever since I was a little kid, I've been under the impression that I was supposed to be a doctor. But the grades I've been getting keep reminding me that it's impossible.
If you really want to get into that profession, you just gotta give it your best shot. And remember to enjoy the challenge.
You don't understand. You'll never truly understand.
You're right. I don't understand. It's no fun if you already know what you want to be from the time you're a kid.
Yuriko.
Coerced? I wouldn't say my wife and I forced our son to become a doctor. We thought it was what he really wanted to do with his life. Of course, we never pressured him, but we had high expectations. That may be the reason. He might have been trying to live up to our expectations and was pushing himself.
First time I've seen tomatoes. I mean, actually growing. Hey, are you feeling thirsty? Why don't we have a couple of these?
Hey, we can't do that because it's wrong and we'll get caught. Huh?
They won't mind. It's only 2 tomatoes.
But isn't it still the same as stealing?
It looks so delicious, doesn't it?
Hey, you! Stop stealing my tomatoes!
Wait up!
Hurry, Shinsuke! Oh, what a surprise!
Well, I tried to warn you, but you didn't listen.
So delicious! This is really good. Aren't you gonna eat it?
It's really good. Never had a tomato quite like this. Not this juicy.
Shinsuke, you've got tomato all over your face.
Where? Well, so do you, Yuriko.
Huh?
It's the end of the road. We'll have to leave the car here and go on foot. I don't see that being much of a problem. Looks like we're not too far from where they're headed, but I really wish I knew which path they took.
Damn parents these days letting kids run wild.
Excuse me?
Huh? What?
I wanted to ask if you've seen two students around here. A boy and a girl who might have been heading up into the mountains to release a hawk.
What's that? Did you say you're looking for two students?
Yeah, that's right.
First, I want you to answer my question. What do you have to do with them?
Well, we're their father, sir.
They're with you? Hey, you owe me!
My Shinsuke stealing tomatoes?
But you do have to admit, they sure look delicious, didn't they? Tomatoes like that. Now, you don't have to be a kid to want to pick one given the opportunity. This must be the right way. From the looks of it, they've been around this area.
If a hawk can't live the way it was meant to live, it's a lot better for it to die. He's trapped in here! If anybody's to blame, it's you!
I'm beginning to understand what he was trying to tell me. All along, he was comparing himself with the hawk that needed to be free and our expectations with the cage that stifled him. Shinsuke has come here to let the hawk go and then kill himself.
You're worried about nothing. It's okay. If he finds it too unbearable to live inside the cage, he'll find something that suits him better.
What if he tries but fails in the end? Then should we expect the worst, that he'll just...
He'll be all right. I have a strong feeling he'll find a sky where he belongs. A sky where he can discover who he is.
Here.
Congratulations. You'll be free to fly now that you're here.
I shouldn't say this, but I was planning to kill my father. My father kept this poor bird locked up in a cage, and he also tried to keep me in one, even though it wasn't visible. However, deep down I knew I didn't have the guts to go through with it. So then I planned to set the hawk free, and kill myself instead of my father. But not now. Hey, that tomato was delicious. Go, fly! Get out of here! But why? Come on, Hawk. Why won't you go? You're free to fly away now. Come on. You have no cage to hold you back. Go on. Fly. Come on, do it. Fly. Fly for me.
Shinsuke, don't rush it.
Dad!
It takes a little time for a hawk to adjust to the wild after it's lived with humans. Shinsuke, the hawk doesn't know how to hunt. If you simply free him, he'll starve to death. If you really want to return him to the wild, you have to bring him here several times. You have to teach him survival skills, even just the basic things like how to fly and hunt. Would you be willing to do that?
If you want, I'll help you do it. Let's do it together.
I would. I will.
I'm so sorry.
Come on, hurry! Dad, you're gonna be late! Come on, you got an interview, right? Let's get going!
Right.
We're off!
Okay, be careful.
Dad, you have your socks on inside out!
this time.
That's it. Higher, fly higher.
Hey, Dad. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it sure is, son.
疲れ切っても声も出ないほど自分は切り裂くことはないよ。あなたは今までため息こぼす僕に何も言えない君音と泣いて目を見つめて坂道登ることに迷いなど感じない時が過ぎる限り僕らは強くなれる
Keaton is on an island when he's thrust into a dangerous game of survival. A young man is up to the heroic challenge of protecting his friends, but a cowardly hotel guest keeps holding them back. The clock is ticking for a critically wounded detective, yet the hostages are trapped, and acts of courage are met with the barrel of a gun. Is it better to be a coward? Next time, The Island of the Cowards.